morning, my beautiful people, my beautiful family. I hope you have been doing well. I have been fine. I've been doing so well. I have no complaints. I thank God for the gift of life and for everything. And today is a good day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I will be going straight to what we are going to talk about today. So our topic today will be about self-love. And if you notice that I'll be looking down sometimes once in a while, it's because I have written some points down that I don't want to forget and I don't want you to miss anything. So on to our first topic, or on to our topic. Today's topic is about self-love. Before we start, I would love us to define what is self-love. In my own opinion, I believe that self-love is loving yourself, respecting yourself, appreciating yourself, having so much high regard on yourself. For me, that is self-love. How do we achieve self-love? How do we achieve self-love? So how does self-love come by? It's by loving yourself more each and every new day, even when you don't feel like it. Sometimes situations come to our lives that we feel that no, I'm not good enough. This is not me. You don't love yourself the way you're supposed to love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Respect yourself. Put boundaries where you need to. People cannot step all over your place. Keep your boundaries. Recognize your worth. Do you value yourself? Do you believe that you're very valuable? Do you believe that you're a very important person? Do you believe that you are worth? Do you believe of your worth? Do you have self-esteem issues? Before we even come to loving yourself, self-esteem is one issue or one reason why most of us don't love ourselves. So, before we even love ourselves, it's very important that we recognize that our self-esteem is point number one that makes us not love ourselves the way we should. So, going forward, we should know that we always come first. I don't know. Some of us are mothers, some of us are daughters, some of us are brothers, sisters, and parents. But believe me, before you became a mother, you were you. I was D. And before you can even share this love that you have with your child, your mother, your brother, your sister, you need to have that love within you. If it's not from within, then trust me, you cannot pour from an empty cup. What you want to share to others out there is what you already have inside. Are we together? So, what hinders us from enjoying this self-love? Number one, I would say comparison. Do not compare yourself to anyone, my darling. You are you. I am me. Even if we are twins, we can never be together. Like, we can never be the same. Sorry, not together. We can never be the same. We will always have our differences because we are not wired the same. So what I would tell you is, don't compare yourself to anyone, even to your twin. Don't. To your mother, don't. To your sister, don't. To your boss, don't. To your boyfriend, girlfriend, to your husband, to your wife, don't compare yourself to anyone. We are all different in our own ways, and that is our uniqueness. That's why you're unique in your own different ways. So don't compare yourself. Comparison is a thief of joy. That's what I say. Comparison is a thief of joy, and once you stop comparing yourself to others, oh, I wish I was like this, I wish I was lighter, I wish I was darker, I wish I was taller, I wish I was slimmer, I wish I was fatter. You know, all those comparisons, those are what that are stealing your joy. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, accept yourself, work on yourself. Anything that you don't like about yourself, work on it. If you don't like being so slim, work on get kind of foods that will make you, you know, get more energy, or like get more fats, like that. If you're plump and you want to get slimmer, go to the gym, work on your diet, reduce your food portions, do these things. That is a topic that we'll talk about next time, about working about your weight and everything. But today we are talking about self-love. But that also has made so many people hate themselves, because they were told, oh, you're too fat, oh, you're too slim, oh, you're too short, oh, you're too tall. Sorry about that. Yeah, so, oh, you're too tall. So before anyone gives out their opinion there, love yourself so much, raise your high esteem like this, so that by the time they talk and they try to bring it down, you're way up here. You will not listen to people who want to criticize you. We always say it's good to listen to criticism, but accept constructive criticism. For these others coming with their vague and opinions, don't hate critics. Some of them make you see where you're going wrong. Of course, you won't show them that, oh, I agree with what you're saying, but accept constructive criticism. If it is negative, don't listen to it, because you know who you are, you know your worth, and you know where you're going. Yes. Our point number, we have talked about drawing a line. Draw a line. Don't let anyone step on your like me. I tell people, I am a very good person. I listen, I calm down, I listen to you, I talk to you. But once you try to demean me or talk in a way to disrespect me, that is where we draw the line, because I will not allow you to disrespect me. Why? I will not allow you to demean me. I will not allow you to like trample on my self-esteem. I will not allow you to do that. No, I won't. So don't pay attention to what people say. That we have talked about. Don't pay attention to what people say. Of course, you will sieve the information, the opinions that they have, so that you'll be able to take the constructive criticism, and then the rest, you will put it away. You will put it behind you. You will step on it. People will always talk anyways. People will always talk, and people will always have something to talk about. Whether you're doing this or you're doing that, there are people who you will never satisfy. There are people who will always be there to look for something somewhere to criticize you, or something somewhere to bring you down. But are you that person who will always listen to the barking dogs as you know you're going forward? We were told, I don't know whether it's in some of our English lessons, that if you always stop to throw stones to a barking dog, then you'll never go here, or you'll never reach where you're going. So don't always listen to critics and take it personal. Sometimes we do, especially when people try to disrespect us or to demean us. But when these people are just saying this just to annoy us or to get into our nerves, we just ignore it. And we go forward, because we know where we want to reach. And if you stop every time to listen to critics, then we will never reach our destination. Yes. So don't let yourself be drained by criticism. Another thing, very, very important point number 3 or 4 there, about work on yourself, darling. Work on yourself. There will never be there'll never be a better way to say this, but I will say work on yourself. Work on yourself. There's someone who asked me, oh, I've been abused by my husband. My self-esteem, he has stepped on it. I don't know how to raise my self-esteem. I told this lady, darling, first things first, work on yourself. Because if you know yourself, you know your worth, if you know who you are, people will not know what to attack. And even if they attack you, you already know who you are. You have raised your standards, you have raised your self-esteem, you know who you are, you love yourself, you appreciate yourself. If someone tells you you're too skinny, you're like, yes, I know. And this is what, even if you don't like it about yourself being skinny, tell them, this is what I love. Actually, I was plump and I worked on it. I'm this slim. If someone tells you are too fat, tell them yes. I was very skinny my whole life and I was not comfortable. So I decided, let me eat something that, or get food and things that can make me get fat a little, and I'm happy this way. I'm happy the way I am. If someone tells you you're too dark, tell them yes, melanin, I love it this way. This is what I love. God created me this way. I cannot change anything about myself, and I'm not complaining. So yes, work on yourself. Work on yourself means, if you don't like the way, there are things we can't change. Working on yourself also means we appreciate what we can appreciate, what is not changeable. Like if I were born short, like me, I'm short, I'm 5'5". I'm 5'5" and I appreciate my shortness. If you are born short, darling, there's nothing, you will not pull your legs so that they will be taller. So start by appreciating that you were born that way. God created you that way. But I'm very sure that there are many other features in you that can complement you. So it's not only about you being short. There are so many other things that God has created in you. You either encourage people, you either have beautiful eyes, you have beautiful lips, you have a beautiful body, even in your shortness or in your tallness or in your plumpness or in your thickness or in your slimness. You have something, some good qualities that these people even talking about you cannot get, because God is not unfair. I don't think there is someone who has been given everything that we desire in this life. You find someone who is tall, but their hair can't grow well. They always have that short hair that even if they go to the salonist will pull it and pull it. It can never grow. There is no hair, product they have not used, but it can't grow. You'll find a very beautiful girl with a very beautiful figure, everywhere from head to, we call it hourglass figure. Perfect height, perfect hourglass, but they have acne. They are battling acne all over. It is all over. They can't. So you cannot be given everything. And if you look at yourself positively, you'll realize that your shortcomings are even better, far much better than some people who are suffering with so many things that we cannot talk about. So work on yourself means raise your self-esteem. Before you go to self-esteem, learn to love yourself the way you are. Change what is changeable. If you're fat, let me use fat or thick, and you don't like it, go to the gym, work on your diet, reduce your food portions. That maybe get low on sugars. I was advised. I had added so much weight the first few months, and my gym instructor advised me to reduce on food portions and sugars, and that will reduce maybe my tummy, my underarms, and everything. So if it's changeable, change it. If it's not changeable, learn to appreciate it and live with it. That is what we call self-love. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Hold yourself in high regard. Some of you don't even respect yourselves. You so disrespect yourself. You dress so badly in a very disrespectful manner. You talk so badly. You look at people. Even when you're in the public, you're chewing all over. How do you expect people to love you or even to respect you when you're not respecting yourself? Again, I said you cannot pour from an empty cup. Fill your cup first. Let it fill. Let it fill up to the brim. So let it even overflow. So that when now you go to other people, you'll know what to share with other people. You'll know what to. If it's love, you'll give it in plenty. Yes. Okay. About working on ourselves, we are talking about working on our self-esteem. Now this is where it hits the nail on the head. I believe, without lying, without pretending, that all of us have been bruised in our lives as we were growing up. I don't know how old you are. I'm in my early 30s, and I can tell you for sure, for free, that in my 3 decades, I have gone through so many hurtful words, so many hurtful people, so many hurtful scenarios, and this mostly are caused by people who are very close to us. Shock on us, yes. You're that uncle, that auntie who even if you had parents, or even if you didn't have parents, maybe they brought you up, or they were just there contributing in your life. They told you that, oh, you are ugly like your mother, you are ugly like your father, you're dumb, you are a coconut head, you cannot get anything, you cannot listen, you are very useless. Before you even left that and got to chew and start now thinking about what they said, you got to class because you failed in chemistry. But imagine, you got 90 out of 100 from English, you got 70 out of 100 from mathematics, but you're poor in chemistry. You got 30 or 20%. And then your teacher tells you, you are very useless, you are very foolish, you amount to nothing, you're not going anywhere in life. You see those things. Then God helped you. You proved them wrong. You proved your cousin, your aunts, your cousins, your uncles wrong. You proved your teacher wrong. You worked so hard. You passed your exams. Then here you come. You got employed. Your boss is always on your case. Your boss, if there's someone who never meets their targets, it's you. If there's someone who doesn't dress so well, it's you. If there's someone who is always late on replying to emails or in your assignment, it's you. When you're writing your reports. When you're writing your reports, guess who always doesn't submit the correct reports? That you always miss something that report that the boss said. Who doesn't meet their targets again? It's you. What did your boss say? You're useless. We don't need you in this company. You're only here to waste our time. You're taking our space. We don't appreciate. Sorry, I have to chase my cat because this cat can embarrass me. Sorry about that. We have to. You're the only one who is not doing this. Do better. You can do better. You see all those things. All these things, all those back and forth words, and when we remember from the word go, start telling, maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm a coconut head, maybe I'll amount to nothing, maybe I'm really stupid, I am not good. But trust me, it all starts with you. From here, it starts with you, it begins with you, and it ends with you. Whatever it is that you're falling short of, you can always correct it in one way or another. You can always make things happen. I told you again, remember my point number, was it 2 or 3? Change what is changeable. What is not changeable, leave it to nature. Leave it to God. Leave it to God. Let God handle that. If you really sit yourself down. About these things also, we have to be very realistic. Sit yourself down, ask yourself, am I really bad in writing reports? Am I really always late? Am I always complaining? Am I always not meeting my targets? If you're sure that you really fall short in these places, in these areas, work on them and change that. But if you feel that this is not your doing, that things are beyond your control, you cannot do it, it's something that you cannot change, leave it to God. I don't know whether you're a prayerful person, but me, I am a prayerful person. So when things are out of my, I wouldn't say out of my jurisdiction, that is a different thing altogether, but when things are beyond me, I always go to God with prayer and ask Him to help me. God, let me do my best. Please do the rest. Because I'm not a supernatural. I cannot be perfect in everything. Thank you. So, point number 5, 6, I don't know, 7, I've lost count. Flee. My sister, my brother, my uncle, my aunt, my mama, my papa. Flee from toxic people. Run if you have to. Run away from toxic people. Toxic people will drain. They will drain all the juice in your life. They will drain you to a level that you cannot understand. You can never recover. You cannot understand yourself anymore. Do what you can to get away from toxic people. How are toxic? Toxic people are those people, when you just meet like this, let's even go have coffee with a friend, you sit. These people can only talk to you about gossip, how the neighbor didn't pay the rent, how the neighbor didn't pay school fees for their kids, how they were fighting at night, how the job is so hard, how this economy is bad, how I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Then you tell them, for me, I'm thinking of buying a car this year, or I'm thinking of renovating my house in the village, or I'm thinking of buying an apartment in the city so that at least I can live well with my family. They are like, with this economy, my dear, you cannot. You can't. You cannot do it. You are not capable. Look at you. You can't. Then maybe there's a beauty pageant somewhere and you tell them, I will be going for a beauty pageant. I'll be going to... you're short. You're too short. You're dark. They want light-skinned people. You're too tall. You're very skinny. Beauty pageant. You're very fat. Why now? Why do you have to be always negative? Always negative. So, my dear, the very first thing that you should know, even to raise your self-esteem and to feel at peace with your life and to go on with your life and to enjoy positivity and free air that God has given us and enjoy your life on this earth, is to run away from toxic people. Run very fast. Block them if you have to. For me, I can ignore you like we never met. I can ignore you like we never met. I will ignore you. I will block you. I will go very far away from you. I don't want toxicity in my life. Kabisa. Completely. That was some Greek there. I don't want some toxicity in my life. They're always negative about everything. For them, there is nothing in this life that is positive. Even if you go to a hotel to eat, they'll tell you this food is not good. But the food is tasty, it's very good. It's not good. The salt is too much. The pepper is too much. The tea is not tasty. There is too much tea leaves in it. There is little milk. There is more milk. For once in your life, can you be positive? Can you love something that I love? Don't even, if you ever shared your plans with someone and they responded negatively, don't ever, listen to me, don't ever share your stories or your things again with such a person. Kabisa, don't. Completely run away from them. Point number, I can't remember. There's another thing that really eats us up, and this has prevented us from enjoying the gift of life that God has given us. And this thing is called, sorry, I'm looking at my points. It is called believing in yourself. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that me, Doreen, I can do this? I am good enough. I am beautiful enough. I am qualified enough. I am better. Do you believe in yourself? Because another thing that has really held us back in our lives is not believing in ourselves. And this brings about a topic, or rather a notion, not a notion, really. What do you call it? Let's just say it. Conquering your fears. How do you conquer your fears? How do you conquer your fears? Because I believe if not all of us, like 90 or 95% of us have fears that we have grown with. We all have fears because some of them are triggered by our childhood traumas. We've, if not all of us, most of us have gone through things in our childhood or in our growing up, even in our adolescence or in our adulthood, that have left us not believe in ourselves. You look at something and you're like, you see, Yangu, that is not mine. I cannot do that. You are given a role in maybe in a group, even to, let's say now, like for me, let me tell you something. I have suffered. I have been battling with imposter syndrome. I always believe these were meant for someone else. I am chosen. I always get these privileges. By the way, I always get, there's no group that I can go to that I'm not chosen to be a leader. People believe in myself more than I believe in myself. And that is so bad, that is so sad, that is so annoying, that even when I was given a managerial position in my job, I was like, no, I can't, I don't think I can do. My boss told me, what do you mean you can't? You are the most experienced, you are elegant, you're bright, you have courage, you have confidence, you know the products that we are marketing and everything, and you have leadership skills. And I'm like, me, leadership skills, you understand? So even your bosses believe so much in you, but you don't believe in yourself. My boss told me, you know that imposter syndrome that you have, you will fight it when you're in that position. Take that position, settle there, work, and make sure you meet your targets, and then fight that imposter syndrome that you have. They forced me into it, and right now I'm enjoying it, though I'm still struggling here and there, but I'm enjoying it. So, like even in church, sometimes you're given a role. Please, you'll be leading this team in this and this. Please, you lead prayers tonight. You lead us with the word of God tonight to discuss. Sometimes I feel like just the heart could just sink and swallow me with it, because I don't feel confident enough. I don't know why, but as we said, work on yourself. So I've been working on that, and luckily my self-confidence is coming again, and everything is working out. But these things were either triggered by something, something that we didn't work on. And right now, if you don't work on it, you will still grow with that imposter syndrome. You still grow believing you're not beautiful, you're not good enough, you cannot dress like this because you don't have the body for that. You cannot talk to people. Let me tell you, up to date, I'm still trying. I can talk to a small number of people. Wakipita, well, let's stick to English. That was Swahili. If they pass 20, I'm not talking. The stage flight that I have is out of this planet. It's not even in Earth, maybe in planet Jupiter or Mars. The stage flight that I get once I hold a mic or once I get in front to talk to people about something, I have everything. All the details are in my fingertips. I have but the moment I step on that stage, I am going to talk to people, I can get frozen. Or I start shaking. Or even get emotional and tears start. It's that bad, guys. But I'm working on it. Yes, I didn't want this video to be so long, but I can see we have so much to talk about. Yes. So we said we were about yes. Now, last but not least, yes, last but not least, we said believe in yourself. As a woman, practice self-love. Some of you, this one I would say most of us, I'm not in that category. Some of you don't love yourself at all. You cannot expect people to regard you so highly, to respect you. You cannot expect people to turn heads when you pass. You cannot expect, even for us women especially, you cannot expect men to stop and say hi to you when you look like a bush animal. With all due respect, I did not insult anybody, but look at you. Do you look like a bush animal? If you don't, fine. If you do, listen to me and work on yourself. Make your hair. It doesn't have to be that expensive hair, those Brazilian wigs or those long ombre hairs. Make your hair, your hair be neat. Make yourself presentable. If you're a makeup person, do your makeup. Let it be not too much and too whatever shouting. Make your makeup. Let yourself look at my makeup. Very simple yet very classy. I'm not like praising myself, but yes, it is what it is. Yes, make your makeup if you're a makeup person. If you're not a makeup person, do your oils very well. Try to, look good. Make your nails. It doesn't cost you heaven and earth. Make your nails. Even if you'll be saving 20 shillings every day by the end of, because this nails or your hair, if taken care of, can take you a month or a month and a half. Some even go up to 2 months and they still look neat. Make your nails, make your hair, and this is the most important point: dress well. Dress well, my darlings. Dress well. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can be second-hand clothes. Dress well. Dress well. If not for people to see or to appreciate you, for yourself. Let me tell you, every time I am on a good dress or a good cloth, I'm dressed well, I put my makeup well, my hair is fine, my nails are good, I put my handbag here, my heels are on. The way I walk, the confidence is up here. There is nothing you can tell me at that point. My confidence is up here, and I am going to, if with that confidence, if it's a deal I'm going to close, trust me, I'll not come home without that deal. And when you pass even on the streets, people are saying, wow, wow. Like the way men try to like, they will be saying, wow, she looks good, bossless, blah, blah, all those things. And then when you walk in the office, everyone will turn their heads because you look like a boss. Even if you don't, by that time, your handbag is even 300 shillings. Is it less than $2? Yes. Your top, if you're wearing maybe, let's say, a trouser or in the top, or a top and a skirt, your top is 500 shillings, your skirt or trouser 300 or 500 shillings, your heel, those second-hand heels, 500 shillings. You're not even up to 2,000 shillings, but you're looking like $1 million babe. Take care of yourself, take care of your hair, take care of your mental health. This is very, very, very important. And we go back to toxicity. If you're living in the same house with a very toxic person, a person will always bring you down, a person will always insult you, abuse you, make you feel like less of a human being, you don't deserve that person. If it's a marriage, leave it. If it's a partner, leave them. If it's your mother, leave her, go somewhere else. You'll be coming to visit her. If it's your boss, make sure you put them to their place. Like, I don't allow people to tramp on me. No. Don't work on your mental health. In this economy, my darling, all we need is positivity, peace of mind, and positive environments at home, at workplace, in our entertainment places, all over. We need peace of mind, we need peaceful people, we need positive people and positive energy all around us. If you're not giving me that, well, then why are you in my life? Why are you in my life? Make heads turn, like heads. Make heads turn when you pass, because you've done so well about. You cannot practice self-love, you cannot be confident if your mental health is not there. You have to work on your mental health. Yes, heal from your past. If you need to see a psychiatrist, not psychiatrist, not psychologist, what do we call them? The word has gone. I didn't write that down, but also I've talked about so many other things. But if you need to see someone to talk to about maybe your past life traumas or childhood traumas or anything that is bringing you down or is destroying your self-esteem or your mental health, talk to someone, but don't be quiet and drain yourself. Yes. finally, or whether it's second finally, have a relationship with God. I don't know whether I wouldn't impose this on everyone, but I'm talking to Christians and all other religions here. But I believe even if you are not a religious person, maybe you may not be a religious person, but you believe in the supernatural being, our God, have a good relationship with our God. Because when everyone else fails you, your husband can fail you, your friend can fail you, your parents can fail you, your work can fail you, you can be left all alone in this world. But guess who will not leave you? Our God is very faithful. Our God is very faithful. When everything else fails, run to God. For me, sometimes I feel like I'm overwhelmed by things, I'm overwhelmed by situations, and I feel like no, 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 no. This is not the kind of thing I can handle by myself. And that is, of course, it's not like I try to handle them by myself without involving God first, but there's a point that reaches you feel like no, this one I cannot. Even if I want, I can't. So go to God in prayer. Have a good relationship with your God. Tell him, Father, my Papa, my God, my Jehovah, King of Judah, take control. I have done my best, please I have done my best, please do the rest, because I cannot do anything else from here. Take control. Pray to God. Have a relationship with God. Talk to your God. He hears and he listens, he hears, and if you fails our promises. Thank you. I told you to remember very well that you, again and again, you cannot pour from an empty cup, because what you reflect on the outside is what is abundant in your inside. If you have small love in yourself, trust me, you not even get that small love to share with your neighbor or with your friend, with your children. So have abundance of love in your heart, abundance of peace, abundance of positivity, abundance of God's graciousness, so that when you go to other people or when you want to share, let them see it coming out of you, let them feel it, let them see it, let them appreciate it, that this one is not just talking to a point of just talking, it is coming from within. Yes, let people realize that if it's self-love, you love yourself so much and it's coming from within. If it is God's word, you know that God's word so much and it is coming from within. It's not like something that you read in a scripture that maybe you memorize. No, it is something that you believe in the goodness of God, you believe in the blessings of God, you believe that God heals, God blesses, God is faithful, all those things. Yes. And with that, my friends and family, my lovely people, we have come to the end of today's topic. Yes, self-love has been a very sensitive topic, and I have been meaning to talk about this topic for a very long time, but well, as I said in my previous video, time has been very, 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 very limited for me. And yes, but I have decided that I will be trying once in a while and make these videos for you guys, because I believe that we can always have something to talk to each other about. And please don't forget to like and comment and share my videos. This will encourage me to do more videos in future, and I will have better and even greater topics to talk about you. Yes. Yes. Last week was my son's birthday. Was it last week, but yes, we had a blast, and that video is coming up. We went to a very nice place. Please stay tuned. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, press the notification bell, and follow me for more videos. That video is a blast and it is coming out very soon. It's almost done. It's a very long video of the places we went to, we traveled, and it has been a very, 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 very beautiful season. he has turned 10 years and he didn't want to. He told me, Mommy, this time I don't want cakes and children coming to sing for me happy birthday. I want to travel. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to these places and these places. I don't want to give you tips on what it is about. But yes, also of you who have watched my my, what do you call it? My shorts, I've seen some of the small clips on what went down where and here, but it's a nice video. It's a long video. I think I'll do a part 1 and part 2 of it, and you'll enjoy it to the fullest. So thank you so much, my people. I really appreciate you. You are stuck with me. I have even seen that a short I posted the, like, was it yesterday or the other? It's just like 2 days now from the day I posted it. I think today's last. I think I posted it on Tuesday or Monday night. It is 7,000 views. It has 7,000 views. You guys, I love you and I appreciate you so much. My subscribers are also coming and I really appreciate you. May my God bless you abundantly and may He like remember you in all your endeavors. May you blossom, may you prosper, may you go far, and may you continue supporting me in this channel, and God will bless you. Thank you so much. It's been your girl D Mukami, the always job, your gorgeous and beautiful day. Thank you and have a nice time. Till my next video. Ciao. Ciao.